This is Professor L.B. Gayakawad's English Literature Web. I am Professor L.B. Gayakawad is teaching today the topic lecture number 419 and 420. The topic of this lecture is verbal questions in direct speech. Means in this topic we will see the verbal questions and their rules and regulations and the indirect speech of the direct speech in this topic. At first we will see what is the verbal question. Remember, the verbal question is the yes/no-type questions. It means that the verbal question is called the yes/no-type question because the answer of the verbal question comes into the yes and no words. That's why this verbal question is called the yes/no type questions. Here we will see a for example. Remember, here the question is, do you think we cannot kill you? Do you think we cannot kill you? The answer is yes, we think you can kill us. Remember here, the answer is in yes. Means the answer has come here in yes. So the answer is yes, we think you can kill us. Now again there is the second answer, and that second answer is yes, we think you can't kill us. And again there is the third answer, which is in the no sense, means in the sense of no, means in the sense of not, means nothing. So the answer is no, we don't think you can kill us. So remember here, when we have seen these three answers, then we definitely say here that the answers of this verbal question have come into the words of yes and no. So the verbal questions in this way are called the yes/no type questions. Now we will see now the direct speech. So the direct speech is here, is that the thieves said to the men, comma, inverted comma started, do you think we can't kill you? This is the direct speech, and here the comma and inverted comma have been closed. So remember, I will tell you that this is the direct speech. It means this is the direct speech, and this direct speech, again I will read. The thieves said to the men, do you think we can't kill you? We can't kill you means here this is the verbal question, and this verbal question, total the question is in the verbal sense, and this is called the direct speech. Now see, the indirect of this direct speech is given here, and the answer is the thieves asked the men if they thought they couldn't kill them. So it is the indirect speech. So when we will see this indirect speech, then we will go to the rules and regulations in the sense of this conclusion. So we will see now this topic, and with these rules we will see this answer. Means we will see all these rules which we have used to prepare this answer, means this indirect speech. Now see, the first answer is, or I will say the first rule is subject, speaker, same. Subject and speaker same. So remember, The subject means the speaker and the speaker means the subject. So here the subject and the speaker are same. It means that here when we think of this answer, then the subject or the speaker is the thieves, means the thieves. So here this is the direct speech and this is the indirect speech. So in this indirect speech we have put the subject or the, I will say, speaker as it is, means here is the thieves, so we have taken the thieves. The second rule is here is that asked and inquired, removing said or said to. It means that here I will say we, when means when we will make the indirect speech from the direct speech, then in the sentence, means in the sentence of the direct speech there is the said to or said. So in this way, when we will make the indirect speech from the direct speech, then we will change this said and this said to into the asked and inquired. Means what is the explanation? The explanation is that this said and this said to will go away, means we will cancel them and instead of them we will take there the asked or inquired. So remember here in this I will say in this indirect speech we have taken here the asked. So here here is the said to, and instead of this said to we have taken here the asked. So remember here the rule is that we should remove the said or the said to verb, and instead of them we should take the asked. So we have taken here the asked. So now the third rule is given here, and it is this, that object, that is listener, say. The explanation is that in the direct speech there is the object, it means there is the listener, and this object or this listener should be same, means it should not be changed or we should not change it. So here object and listener are the same. So here we will say that the thieves said to the man. So here the object is the man. So we have put here this object the same, means here is the man, that is the object. So when we have done the indirect speech, in this indirect speech we have put this the man as it is. So it is the rule that the object or the listener are put there the same, means we cannot change them, we can put them as they are there in the direct speech, means we should not change them, we should put them as they have come in the direct speech. So we have put the main here as they have been given here in the I will say direct speech. Now see, here is the comma and inverted comma, and here the comma and inverted comma has been finished, I will say. Here I have forgotten to give this comma, I have forgotten here to write the inverted comma. But remember, the comma and inverted comma here has been started by me, and here that inverted comma will be closed, but I have forgotten here to write it. So the explanation is that the comma and the inverted comma, and here the inverted comma will be stopped or will be finished. So this comma and the inverted comma and inverted comma which has ended here, all these comma and inverted comma should be removed, means we should remove them, we should not put them. That is the important point. And here it means that here at the place of this comma and inverted comma we should put the conjunction. So the fourth rule is that reporting verb part and direct speech joined by if or whether. So remember, the rule is that here is the comma and here is the inverted comma started. So here this is the part of the reporting verb, and this is the part which has been given in the comma and inverted comma in this situation, that is the direct speech. So here we should remove this comma and this inverted comma, and here we should put the conjunction, and that conjunction is here if or whether. So remember, here I will say this is the object, and after this object here I have put if, or we can put whether also. Sometimes you can put if, or sometimes you can put whether. So here I have put if, and what I have done here, I have cancelled, I have removed the comma and inverted comma, and instead of them I have put this conjunction. So the fourth rule we have seen is that the reporting verb part and the direct speech are joined by if or whether, and the same thing here I have done, means here I have put this if. Then remember this comma, this inverted comma, this question mark and the inverted comma which has ended here will not be taken, and then the direct speech will be turned into the indirect speech, and everything here will be done in the small script. So this bay here I will say has come into the small script. So now remember, we will turn to the fifth rule. What is about the fifth rule? Simple sentence from the verbal question. Remember, the important point is that this is the verbal question. Do you think we can't kill you? This is the verbal question. And when we are going to change this verbal question into the indirect speech, at that time we should make the simple sentence as at first. Means simple sentence from verbal question means at first we should make the simple sentence, and then we should make the indirect speech of that simple sentence. So I will do here at first the simple sentence, and then I will show you how I have made the indirect speech. So the simple sentence will be this you and this do and this think will be collected together, means the simple sentence will be you do think. Now see, you do think, we cannot say you do think, but this do and this think will come together and it will happen think. So the simple sentence will be you think we cannot kill you, and then there will be the full stop, and this question mark, this comma, this inverted comma will be removed. So now the simple sentence has come before us, and that simple sentence is you think we cannot kill you, full stop. So this is the simple sentence, and now we will change this simple sentence into the indirect speech. So here now sixth rule is that simple sentence into the indirect with past. Means remember, this simple sentence will be changed into the indirect speech, and when we will change that indirect speech into the particular sentence, then we will do there the past tense, means simple past tense or the past tense will happen there, and that is the point. So here remember we will see the answer. So this day we have changed it into this day. So the simple sentence is you think. So this you has become here they, because this you is the main. This you is the main, and the main is plural, and that's why here we have done this they. Then I will tell you this think, because the simple sentence is you think. So this you has become they, and this think has become thought, because this is the present tense and we have made here the simple past tense, means this has been the past tense. Then again this we word has become they, means always we should make this we as they. Then this can't means cannot has become couldn't or could not. Means remember here I will tell you that here is the helping verb and this is the main verb. When we are going into the indirect speech, then the helping verb changes into the past verb. My point is that helping verb changes into the past tense or past form, and the main verb remains the same. So here cannot kill has become couldn't kill. And then again this you has become them, because what is this you? This you is the main, and the main is the plural form, and that's why here this you has become them. So remember here in this way we have finished this indirect speech. So sixth rule we have seen here. Now I am going to the seventh rule, and the seventh rule is that helping verb in past tense and main verb in same form. It means that the helping verbs are changed into the past tense and the main verbs are the same. And the same thing here just I have done, which I have told you. Then now I will go to the eighth rule, and the eighth rule is comma and inverted comma removal, means the comma means this comma, this inverted comma. Here the inverted comma has been given. I have forgotten, I told you. Means comma and inverted comma are removed, means we should not put them. That is the important point. Means the comma and inverted comma will not be there. That is the rule here, eighth rule. And ninth rule is there. I will say this ninth rule is there, small after conjunction. So remember here, this conjunction is if, and after this conjunction here we should put the subject, I will say, in the small script, means in the small letter. So these are the total rules, and this is the answer. This is the direct speech and this is the indirect speech. So we have seen all this nicely with the help of the rules and regulations. Again we will come together and we will see the next video in English. Remember, I will make this same video in Marathi, and please I will request you finally to subscribe, comment, share my YouTube channel, and when I will make this same video in Marathi language, then you can see it also very nicely. Till then, thank you very much.